matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. Here's Allen. And Tatum pulls it down.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Here's Williams. Tries again, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's on Jared Allen.
You know, he just plays with such tenacity on both ends. Williams is a rising talent who wants to prove he belongs.
That one is no good. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. Garland, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Brown the pass to Horford. Back to Brown. And they double up Brown. Horford has a wide open look. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Garland the pass to LeVert. Mitchell with it. From the arc. Wow, came this close to a four-point play. Went to the line for 3 free throws. That one on Smart. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognize it. He was third in most improved player voting, and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
Mitchell, and it's blocked by Brown.
Terrific anticipation by Brown, managing to see the shot coming and get ahead of it.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Tatum way outside. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Mobley kicks to LeVert. Out to the right wing. The wide open look here for Garland. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Smart. Nice move. That shot off. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Garland finds Mitchell. Inside. A nice shot by LeVert.
They've got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the Celtics head coach. He's confident in their ability to win the battle at the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Tatum. He has 6. 4 on the clock. Here's Smart. That one off the back iron and out. The Cavaliers trail by 6 to the paint and stolen by Horford. Here's Williams and finished off by Williams.
Oh, great anticipation from Horford on D there. Gets ahead of the ball there for the steal and initiates the fast break.
Now here's LeVert. He kicks to Mobley. Back to LeVert. 6 to shoot. Pass to Allen. And too much time in the lane. .106 left here in the opening quarter. Down low. Here's Williams. It wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster, They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. They trail by 9 points. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Now the pass to LeVert. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. LeVert's got 5.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Here's Brown. Williams finds Brown.
Cavaliers foul.
The Celtics shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Personal foul.
That free throw, no good.
We talk about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team.
And here are the Cavaliers now. 7-point differential. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. LeVert in the corner. Kicks it out to Garland. Lets it go from deep. Hits it from 3-point range.
He doesn't waste any time right there thinking about it. Garland gets that hot pass and he moves.
Passes it to Smart. Tatum with the screen on Garland. Smart banked in off the glass.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy score.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Boston on top, up 6. And we'll return shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Here's Tatum. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tatum's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Boston. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Garland with it. Here's the 3. And they get it back. Allen finds Mitchell. And another miss by Cleveland. Boston's gone 3 of 3 from 3-point land here tonight. Outside, Horford. Pass to Tatum. Smart on the wing. Back to Tatum. To the inside. Celtics passing it around. Clock is at 3. Williams trying to break free. They get it again. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And he hasn't cashed in on his chances at the line, only making 1 free throw. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Mitchell's got it back down to within single digits for Cleveland. Celtics have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Mitchell against Brown. In the corner, Tatum with it. Goes up at the stripe. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's Tatum for 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Loads it up for Williams. Horford finds Tatum. Now Smart. Back to Tatum. And it's sent back by Allen.
The long arms of Allen. Having a 7-foot wingspan might make it a little bit easier to find some of these blocks.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And here's Garland for three. Drops in the tray. Garland's got 6 points.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Outside, Smart. Lock at 6. No good with the triple. And so Allen will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Trailing here by 8. Mobley kicks to LeVert. Mobley a screen on Tatum. LeVert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Horford.
Smart play there by Mobley. A coach's son, man. This guy, he's been around the game his entire life.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Pass to Brown. Tatum kicks to Smart. Another shot. Offensive rebound. Outside Tatum. From outside, off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Outside Garland, 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to LeVert. A fader. It's hauled in by Brown. Outside Tatum. Beyond the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Tatum's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Oh, a big night for Tatum. This is a guy who put it.
Thank you, David, for that interview.
The score, the Celtics, 27. The Cavaliers, 17.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Robin Lopez. Ricky Rubio is out there with the Coral. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Stevens, and it's small forward. Brogdon the pass to White. Trying to find Gallinari. Gets it to him. 20 feet out. Misses off the right iron.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
The pass to Rubio. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
It's rebounded by Cleveland. From downtown, good on the three-point shot. Rubio's got his first 3 points of the game.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
There's a screen. And Brogdon, here we go.
And you got to have a great understanding of your teammates in the pick and roll. Brogdon's in sync with everybody out there.
Rubio outside. Pass to Okoro. Cleveland moving it around. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Gallinari with the rebound. Boston leading by 6. White drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
Love deciding where to go with it. To the middle, here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Pass to White. Gallinari with it. Back to White. Gallinari outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. For three, Love. Boston grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11 points. Celtics have shot less than 50% at the free throw line today, hitting just 3 of 7.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
Brogdon against Rubio. Here's White. Pass to Cornet. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Brogdon the pass to Gallinari. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And the space Lopez is able to cover on defense, using that size and length to reject the shots. And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. 1:19 left to play in the third. It's White on the wing. Gallinari on the wing. A 3-ball. The shot that time, not on target. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Stephens, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But great, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. The pass to White. Here's Cornet. From deep, Gallinari gets the three-pointer to fall. Gallinari's got 6.
Set him up, knock him down. Gallinari's a rhythm shooter, looking good on that one.
Passes it to Love. Three-pointer. They get it back. And staying with the play, Lopez.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Pass to White. Down low. And Gallinari throws it down.
Using his underrated athleticism, Gallinari can do damage above the rim.
Rubio looking it over. Drills the three-pointer. He has 6.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting.
Please give a big round of applause.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. That's the Boston 5. The 3 from Garland. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Boston leading by 7. The feed to Williams. And it's good for 2. Williams has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Celtics.
And showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. LeVert the pass to Allen. Back to LeVert. Takes a three. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Personal foul.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Smart passes to Brown. He dishes it to Williams. Stolen by Allen. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Mitchell right side. That one a little long. Boston's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Love the aggression from Brown. A tough cover for any defender out there.
At the line,
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Mobley. Back to LeVert. Just 5 on the clock. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
To the inside. Taken away by Williams.
That is how you deny entry. Great effort.
Brown the pass to Smart. Mobley against Horford. Shoots over Mobley. Off the left rim and out. The Cavaliers trail by 10. LeVert inside the line. Mobley on the follow.
When you're guarding Mobley, you have to finish the possession on D. Seal him off, or Evan, look, this man's going to punish you on that glass.
Tatum passes to Williams. Here's Brown. Good. The nice assist for Williams.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Here's Horford. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Stretches the floor nicely for a big, versatile. Horford's become a perennial all-star.
Allen with the screen for Garland. Off target with his 3.
This is the definition of force making. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Celtics leading by 12. Outside, Smart. Offensive rebound. Williams passes to Horford and finished off by Horford.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Here's Garland. Nails the wide open jump shot.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Celtics.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Jason Tatum.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's Cleveland with it. A 12-point game. And the 3 off target. It's tipped. Dives for it. Smart with the ball. Garland picks him up. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tatum way outside. And they'll get another chance. Outside, Smart. And And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.
this game.
No, exactly, VA. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at the one. Mitchell misses. Up top, Barnes. Trent on the wing. The three ball. The offensive rebound. To the inside. Siakam. And a nice finish on the layup.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Now here's LeVert. The three is up. Here's Allen. And he buries his first look.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Barnes. Down low. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Cleveland ball.
The Cavs have gone 1 for 3 so far. Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, BA, because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive. What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs, he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to continue to work at the defensive end of the floor.
Now here's Anunoby to the middle. Here's Siakam. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
And you can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is. And Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year.
To the paint. Mitchell against Barnes. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Well, that's Scotty Barnes doing one of the things he does best, getting after the offensive glass.
Cleveland has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Garland against Van Vliet. Jacks up a 3. The 3 from Mitchell. Here's Allen. Out to Garland. From deep, Mobley. Cleveland gets it back. Allen finds Garland. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Trent for 3. LeVert with a rebound. Mobley against Barnes. That shot is off. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Driving in. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, Scotty Barnes off the deck into the cup. Nice finish.
Outside for LeVert. Can they get it? Rebound by the Raptors. A minute 58 left to play in the first. Trent, the pass to Anunoby. Back to Trent. Takes a 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. From outside the arc. Not going to go that time. The Raptors with a lead. Anunoby passes to Trent. And here's Van Vliet. Here's Anunoby. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Outside for Mitchell. Mobley against Barnes. 18 feet out. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam. 1:07 left to play in the first quarter.
Well, there's no question that Fred VanVleet's competitive toughness, his desire, and the defense is what has given him a shot to be a legit NBA force.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
58 seconds left in the opening quarter. Stay here. Mitchell against Trent. Right side Barnes. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Allen. And Mitchell puts up a deep three. The putback. No luck on that one. On offense, here come the Raptors. 9 points in a row, a good run going. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Trent. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Shooting for Toronto.
Gary Trent Jr., to me, guys, the very definition of a true shooter. He believes it's a natural talent, but he also works to develop himself into a reliable and efficient shooter.
Garland for three. Buries it from three.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And so it's Toronto closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. The hustle.
Your Cavaliers Houston team. Let's give it up.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in a small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. VanVleet, the three from Barnes. Cavaliers with a rebound. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Left side Garland, 4-3. Cleveland the rebound. Outside for Mitchell. Here's LeVert, second chance shot, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
This guy doesn't mind absorbing contact at all if it means a trip to the free throw line. Caris LeVert will find his points any way you want. When you think about Caris LeVert, to me, he's a proven scorer in this league already. Absolutely has a knack for getting to the cup and can create room for himself in the mid-range.
VanVleet against Garland. Trent on the wing. Pass to Barnes. Oh, rejected by Allen.
Wow, Jared Allen twice on the pipe. Send it back, young sir.
Mobley finds LeVert for 3. Allen, great positioning on the putback. Allen's got his second basket.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Garland against VanVleet. Pass to Siakam. Misses in close. And when you look at LeVert, he's been hindered by injuries throughout his career, Doris.
There's no doubt. In his first 6 seasons, he only had 1 campaign in which he played more than 58 games. The guy has had multiple injuries. He just hasn't been able to catch a break.
Barnes the screen. 3-pointer, VanVleet. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. Garland for 3. That shot missing. Outside Mitchell. Launches it. Garland, the pass to Mobley. From behind the arc. They grab their own miss. Here's Allen. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Barnes. He can't hit that time. And it's Cleveland the other way. Mitchell into the lane. Shot blocked. Oh, got a piece of it. Down low. To win the drought. Trent for three. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. LeVert passes to Allen. Back to LeVert. And he hits it to tie the game. And we know dead ball situations are where some fans change the channel. Of course, has the league done enough to discourage intentional fouls?
Every form of media, to me, BA, is trying to capture the imagination of their fans. So anything that enhances your product is something that in the long term is going to do well for you. Oh, give it to him at the rim, OG Anunoby. That's power, athleticism, beautifully done.
Mitchell against Trent. Fires top of the key. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Inside. Here's Anunoby. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Let's remember this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
From deep, Mitchell. Toronto grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. Trent finds Barnes. 1 minute left in the second period. Trent outside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
How special can OG Anunoby be? Show off and show out.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Here's Allen. Back to Mobley. Here's LeVert. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
LeVert with a rebound. The Cavs trailing. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
They get it back. Second chance effort. Mobley with the block.
That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, and a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Raptors out in front, up by 4. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
For the Jabberwockies.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So for the Raptors right now, Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt, and it's Siakam in at the 5. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now an 8-point Toronto lead.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam, so he's comfortable in the painted area, does nice work there.
Out left to the wing. Mobley passes to Mitchell. No good on the triple. The Raptors shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, of course, Scotty Barnes won the Rookie of the Year in 21-22, guys. And you talk about a well-rounded basketball player who will affect winning with both his offensive ability and his defensive versatility.
Allen with a screen on Van Vliet. And he lobs it up, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, that's a highlight play from Mr. Jaron Allen. Nice pass from his teammate.
Van Vliet against Garland. Pass to Trent. This one for 3. The shot comes out, and it's Cleveland the other way. Allen on the wing. from the baseline. Rebounded by Trent. The Raptors have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Siakam, right side, shoots over Mobley. And again, Toronto, no good. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. The 3 from Mitchell, stolen by Anunoby. Here's the break. Here's Barnes, and he banks in the layup. Barnes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Opportunistic play by Scotty Barnes, recognizing his teammate makes a defensive play. Let me get out in transition.
And here's LeVert for 3. And they'll get another chance.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
He's playing bigger than his listed height. He's doing work on that glass.
And it's Van Fleet off the drive. Trent outside. From downtown, the Cavaliers pull it in.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
From the arc. Cleveland the rebound.
That's been the difference tonight. They've been insanely disruptive on the glass.
And another miss by Cleveland.
Listen, that's a looking hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Pass to Siakam. 2 points. That one goes. And now it's a 12-point Raptor lead.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Mitchell misses.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And that one's good. Barnes has got 11 points.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Van Fleet, the pass to Barnes. Shoots over Mobley. Stolen by Mitchell. Garland finds Allen. It's stolen by Barnes. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Anunoby for 3. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Don't give OG Anunoby too much space, boy. He will rise and fire in the catch-and-shoot game.
Garland with the ball. Siakam covering. And it's Allen who slams it home. And that's a double-double for him now.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Van Fleet outside. There's the triple. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 8 now. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And LeVert with a bucket on the assist by Mitchell. He's got 5.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Trent up top. Anunoby on the wing.
Well, you love the activity of Pharos LeVert. He's just trying to bother the offense.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And they pick up 2.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of Darius Garland on full display. This guy is skilled in creating opportunities.
And a deep 3 from Van Fleet. Here's Anunoby. Trent outside. Pass to Van Fleet. Siakam in the post. Covered by Mobley. Siakam, that's good.
Well, you love the relentless energy from Siakam. It's sort of a staple of his game. Gets to the offensive glass there.
LeVert passes to Allen. The shot won't fall. Excellent D there from Siakam. Trent on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Puts it up from 12. Off the left rim and out.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
To the inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Oh, and that shot misses everything. Air ball on the three for Cleveland. They've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. The drive by Garland. Stolen by Siakam. And now the Raptors on the break. Anunoby with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
It's problematic for the defense because Scotty Barnes has been allowed to catch his rhythm, and his game is really flowing right now.
Van Vliet against Garland. Allen, the pass to LeVert. Drills it from deep.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Van Vliet against Garland. Van Vliet drives. Outside Anunoby. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Allen. Excellent D there from Siakam.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
LeVert outside. From outside the arc. Back to Garland. Pass to Mobley. The three. Stolen by Van Vliet. Tipped. And he's going for the lob. And it's Allen who slams it home.
One of Jared Allen's best qualities is his motor, and that activity paying dividends with his scoring.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game. Siakam outside. Trent on the wing. Uncovered. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists now in this one.
Pre-shot preparation, so important. You have to be ready to rise and fire as soon as that ball touches your hands. Gary Trent Jr., yes, sir.
Steps back. Here's Siakam. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Well, we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
Cleveland now. Time running out. Allen on the wing. Back to Garland. To the middle. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Here's a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Van Vliet against Garland. Trent outside. From downtown. Mobley grabs the board.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
Garland against Van Vliet. To the paint. Ooh, stolen by Allen.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Trent against Garland. Back to Trent. Mobley grabs the board. LeVert passes to Garland. Mobley, a screen on Trent. So it's Toronto picking up the win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Tonight, a lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. Brown wide open, he fires. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Assertive shot from Brown. Once he has the ball, he quickly makes a selection and commits.
Knocked away and stolen by Tatum. Siakam pulls it in.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Here's Anunoby. The shot, no good. And the Celtics going the other way now. Smitty OG Anunoby from the UK has had a nice impact on the game.
And he said he wants to grow the game in England. OG's hoping to open up some paths to the NBA for young players from the UK.
And here is Van Vliet. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. With the fadeaway. Basket good.
The mid-range isn't Siakam's go-to shot, but he can adjust to make it work.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And finished off by Horford.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Barnes. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. Outside, Horford. Fires from deep. Siakam pulls it in.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Rebound by Williams. Austin's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Tatum bats for 2. Off target on the outside leaner.
And see, he had his momentum going forward, but really didn't need to lean in there. He was wide open.
Trent kicks to Siakam. And again, Toronto no up. The Celtics have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. There's Brown with the 3. A new 14 for Boston. Launches it. Horford no up. Raptors trail by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Stolen by Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. And the Raptors miss again. Boston shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Great crossover to get 3.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Great, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
And here is Tatum following Fred VanVleet's 3. Brown outside. Here's Williams. And stolen by Siakam. The 8-footer. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Brown outside. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Trent finds Van Vliet. Back to Trent. Unloads from 13. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Fires it up. Kept alive. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. That's good from Horford on the assist by Tatum. Horford's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best 3-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
They get it back. Williams. It's another look. Back to Smart. He dishes it to Williams. And another shot. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. And so the first quarter is in the books. Celtics lead by 7. He'll be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors, you dancing.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Anunoby, and at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Smitty, Fred Van Vliet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. He's also a dynamic and confident scorer and someone you can depend on to sink big-time shots. He is one of the toughest players in this game, both mentally and physically. Fred Van Vliet never stops working, and he's reached star status. You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
And Van Vliet, here we go. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, good on that one. Now Boston takes it the other way. Outside Tatum. Williams has a screen for Tatum. On deep. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Trent. For the 3. Rebound Boston. Here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
And what amazing athleticism from Brown, putting on a show out there with slams like that.
Trent against Brown. And here is Anunoby. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And again, Toronto no up.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Raptors trail by 10. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Fires for 3. And no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Here's Brown. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Brown outside. Rebound by the Raptors.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The kick out to Barnes.
Blocking foul called on Jason Tatum. That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Steps back. And Van Vliet, here we go.
Incredible defender. Smart can provide help as well as stick you one-on-one.
3rd team foul.
Anunoby has the open look. And again, Toronto no up. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. To the paint. It's deflected. Fast break Toronto. Barnes with the ball. Siakam outside. Takes the three. No good on that one. Now Boston takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Anunoby sends it back.
Showing signs of being a high-level defender. Anunoby can guard multiple positions and challenge shots.
Tatum way outside. No good on the quick three. Raptors trail by 8.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
The kick out to Barnes. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D there from Williams. Inside, here's Horford, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one goes on Anunoby.
And how about the poise there by Horford? Lets the defender make the mistake, and now he's headed to the line.
And it's the Raptors' ball. They trail by 9 points. It's Trent on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Back to Barnes. There's the three. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And it's Brown missing. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it.
At the end of the first half of play, the score is your Raptors 11.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
18.
For those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Boston leading by 7. On the floor for Boston. White is out there with Brogdon. Then it's Williams. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Cornette in at the 5 down low. Such a wide open look. Williams has got the first basket of the second half here for Boston.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
The kick out to Barnes. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Barnes has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much. Great, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking. Nice little run here to shrink that deficit. But can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Doesn't take many. Scotty Barnes, money on that 3.
The shot by Brogdon wide open. Sinks the three-pointer. Brogdon's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Brogdon against Van Vliet. Trent outside. Goes up on the wing. The rebound by the Celtics. They've led by as many as 11 points.
You know, a few guys know how to score like Gary Trent Jr. He can fill it up in any situation, firing off quality shots from inside or outside the arc.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Hits it from three-point range. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 1 now for the Raptors.
No hesitation from Fred Van Vliet. Assertive off the catch and shoot.
Here's Brogdon. Second shot opportunity. And here's Gallinari outside. No good on the shot. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. The Celtics have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third.
And Gary Trent Jr. certainly has some impressive stats as a result of his skills as a scorer.
Jay, how about 5 30-point games in a row? How about 9 threes in a single game? If he finds his rhythm, he can cause you a lot of trouble.
Gallinari dishes to Williams. Back to Gallinari. Passes it to Brogdon. Shot on the wing. And too long on the shot. And here's Toronto. They're on a 14-3 run right now. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. It's hauled in by Achua.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Brogdon the pass to Cornette. Misses from close range. Toronto with the ball. They're on a 16-3 run. The three. The shot, no good. Celtics trail by 3. It's White on the wing. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Back to Williams. 41 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Second chance shot. And the layup by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
Here's Banton. Misses the 3. Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Out to Gallinari. Here's Cornette. Lays it up off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 1.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Banton. Fires the 3. No good from three-point territory. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3.
27.
Celtics.
Please give a big round of applause.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Achua. Porter is out there with Young. And it's Banton in at the 2 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Down low. The kick out to Young. Here's Banton. He's covered by Brown. Porter, no luck. The Celtics with the lead. Tatum passes to Brown. Here's Horford. And it's off from three-point range. And taken away by Brown. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Van Vliet against Smart. From past the arc. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Boston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. The Celtics working the ball around now. Tatum dishes to Williams. Outside, Smart. Tatum, that's for 2. Siakam pulls it in. Toronto shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves. Trent outside. Barnes outside. Back to Trent. Shoots. Rebound Boston. Williams has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And slam dunk by Smart.
And this is where Smart's at his best, being aggressive going towards the rim.
Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. And again, Toronto no luck. Boston leading by 3. Smart passes to Horford. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Van Vliet against Smart. The kick out to Barnes to tie it up. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Brown the pass to Tatum. Shot's good. Brown making the play.
And the skills of Brown. Not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
A deep 3 from Van Vliet. And again, no good by Toronto.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down hard.
And the craftiness of Brown, just so creative at picking apart the defense with his ball hand.
2 minutes remaining. Regulation time.
Barnes screen on Smart. Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. Offensive rebound. Siakam on the foul.
I'll tell you, Siakam's earned these opportunities. He can get you buckets when you really need them.
Brown sets a screen for Tatum. From deep. Toronto grabs the miss. Oh, Anunoby in position.
What a game. Tight score, pressure's on. Anunoby showing no fear.
Smart deciding where to go with it. On the pass to Horford. Launches a 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. And the Celtics lead by 6.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Back to Tatum. And stolen by Barnes.
This has reached desperation time for him.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
Stolen by Smart. Williams with the ball. And it's Trent picking him up. To the paint. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Tatum.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Fearless at the finish. Fred is just unfazed by the game's biggest moments.
Outside Tatum. 15 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Anunoby passes to Trent. Back to Anunoby for 3. No good that time. So we see Boston get the win here. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Matchup of two of the league's top centers tonight, RJ. These kind of battles are different than they were just a few years back.
Yeah, big men, they have really entered into a new phase of dominance. These versatile centers in the league, they can do everything. They can run the floor, they can pass, you can run your offense through them, they can shoot from deep. They do a little bit of everything.
Incredible athletes. And the starting group for the Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Horford. Inside. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Garland. Williams grabs the board.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor. One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
The Celtics have gone 1 for 3 so far. Smart outside. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And Richard, I'm sure Cleveland fans welcome the front office taking the initiative.
Yeah, it's been a tough few years, and they needed to take some aggressive steps, and they did. And now they've got one of the best young core groups in the NBA.
Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
Brown against Mitchell to the inside. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Pass to Mobley. Here's Mitchell. That one off the back iron and out. The Celtics have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And here's Brown for 3. Smart passes to Brown. And it's all from three-point range.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
LeVert finds Garland. Three-pointer. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. And Williams punches it home.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Tatum passes to Williams. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Right side, Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
LeVert passes to Mobley. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. The Celtics with the lead. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. .143 left in the first. Williams a screen on LeVert. There's Tatum with the 3. Connects from downtown. Tatum's got 6 points. And at this point for Brown, do you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall.
Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And they're on the break. An open look, LeVert. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. LeVert's gotten his second bucket of the game.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Smart with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Garland for three. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Smart passes to Horford. Lets the three fly. Counted from distance.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Garland for three. Cleveland the rebound. Let's go with a three. Fires in the triple.
A consistent threat from outside. Garland looks to fire whenever he can get open from there.
Outside, Brown. He got it up. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Boston ending the quarter up 10.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Boston. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the three. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find, and I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA.
Garland up top, defended by Smart. Horford with a steal. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Tatum can't hit. The Cavaliers shooting poorly, just 29% from the floor in this game. Allen, pass to LeVert. Here's Mobley. Outside Mitchell, fires the three. That one's off. He's 1 for 6. Boston has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And here's Garland. Mobley on a screen. Here's the three. That one's good. Garland for three. Garland's got 6 points.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
Outside, Brown. Back to Smart. Shoots. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Outside Garland. Here's LeVert. That one rolls around and rims out. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And it's Tatum missing. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. It's LeVert on the wing. Mobley passes to LeVert. Garland with the ball. Defended by Smart. Just 5 on the clock. Launches it. He can't get it to go. And Boston going the other way now.
2022 proved to be a momentous year for Darius Garland, making his first All-Star game, which had to validate all of his hard work so far.
The three from Mitchell. Williams grabs the board.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Here's Horford. Shakes him. And the layup is up and in. He's got 5.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Garland also managed to make some noise in the All-Star game, Richard.
Yeah, he certainly came to play in front of his hometown. He hopped off the bench and dropped 13 points, the most of any reserve player on this squad. Some pretty impressive stuff.
From deep, he drops it from range. And the Celtics lead by 16.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Garland for three. Drains the triple. Garland's got 6 in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Oh, a deep three from Tatum. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Cleveland has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Tries to break his ice. A nice shot by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his second basket of the game.
The defense has to get up inside and press Mitchell. He's thinking of shooting it whenever he has the ball.
Pass to Tatum. 4-3. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
On the wing, Mitchell. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. And some changes here for the Celtics. Outside Love. Jacks up a 3. Boston with a rebound.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Williams misses. The Cavs have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Rubio against Brogdon. Rubio passes to Love. There's the 3. Sinks it from distance.
Defense simply can't allow Love to find these looks. He won't think twice about letting it fly at the arc.
Throws it up high. Nails the baby hook. And the Celtics lead by 13. And so it's the Boston Celtics in command with a 13-point.
The Celtics, 34.
About ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Grant Williams out there with Luke Cornett. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's White in at shooting guard. Pass to Love. Launches a 3. Can't hit that one. And Boston going the other way now.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
Down low. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
And the basket by Rubio. Rubio's got his first 2 points.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Right side Gallinari. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 13.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Love goes in. Williams grabs the board.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
Here's Cornett. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be a rebound, Robin Lopez. That free throw misses. You know, in baseball, Graham, they have a term, a five-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, BA. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Love for three. Lopez. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Rubio against Brogdon. Boston, no good that time either. The Cavaliers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Love passes to Lopez. Pass to Okoro. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Outside Gallinari.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
To the middle, Cornet. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for the Celtics, Luke Cornet. At the line for 2.
And the second free throw is good. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Outside Love. Fires from deep. That shot off the mark. And the Celtics going the other way now. At one point, they led by 16. Brogdon double-teamed. Here's Cornet. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
To the paint. Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Pass to Okoro to the inside. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
That's how you play. I see you came like it. Still got a little bit of bounce.
Brogdon against Rubio. Here's Cornet. Cavaliers with a rebound. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. The 3 from Okoro. Good work defensively by White.
A little too aggressive on that shot. He's not the guy they want shooting those tough threes.
Here's Williams. Pass to Cornet. Outside Brogdon. Over Rubio. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Out to the wing. Outside Love. The 3 is up. With the tip. Controls the rebound and the putback. Lopez has got 6 points in the quarter.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. And so it's... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at small forward. That's the 5 from Cleveland right now. Outside Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Mitchell misses.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Outside Garland. Inside. Allen can't get it to go. The Celtics with the lead. To the middle. Here's Smart. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
On the wing, Tatum. It's stolen by Garland. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
The speed that Garland gives you, lethal in that open floor.
Well, the Celtics shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Pass to Horford. Smart up top, guarded by Garland. Williams throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Garland, no good. The Celtics have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Left side, Williams. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And now the Cavaliers on the break. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Outside Tatum. For 3. Knocks it down from distance. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes.
To the paint. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Out to the right wing. Garland for 3. Cleveland gets it back. Pass to Mitchell. And here's Allen. It's stolen by Smart. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Garland. And here's Brown for 3. Here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Celtics lead by 13.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Outside, Brown. This one for 3. The rebound by Allen. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting 35% so far in this one.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Celtics.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jason Tatum.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On the wing, Tatum over LeVert. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist from Smart.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Now here's LeVert. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready.
Something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Here we go. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert into the three. Van Vliet against Garland. Now, here's Anunoby. He's tightly guarded. 6 on the shot clock. Trent can't hit.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Allen kicks to Mitchell. From deep three-point range. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And for him to shoot from that distance is a bit of a head-scratcher.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
And when the stakes get high, you need a big shot. We know how dependable Fred VanVleet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred VanVleet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless.
Siakam, that's good.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
The three from Garland. Barnes grabs the miss. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Near the three-point line, it's VanVleet. And he overshot that one, missing. For Cleveland, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Garland, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title.
And again, Toronto no up. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. And stolen by Siakam. Floats it up there for Siakam. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Three-pointer, LeVert. Toronto grabs the miss. Anunoby with it. Garland picks him up. Anunoby passes to Trent. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, my goodness. Gary Trent Jr. saying, Pops, I got a little hops in my game, too.
Now Mitchell. Three-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Anunoby, no good. It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And Mobley throws it down.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
It's Trent on the wing. LeVert defending. Barnes against Mobley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. VanVleet kicks to Barnes. A three-pointer off the mark. Cavaliers leading. Here's Mobley. Offline with his three. Raptors shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. Barnes finds VanVleet. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Mobley. Offline with his three. Mobley's gone 1 of 4 from the field. A three from Barnes, and the Raptors miss again. Pass to LeVert. Jacks up a three. That one misses. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Trent outside. Barnes kicks to VanVleet. Stolen by Mitchell. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. He gets it in there.
Well, we call that a high percentage shot for Mr. Evan Mobley. He gets after it in there.
On the wing, Barnes. To the middle. Trent outside. Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Anunoby in the corner. Traps in the tray.
Don't give OG Anunoby too much space, boy. He will rise and fire in the catch and shoot game.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors U16.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. Cavaliers trailing. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load, increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Unloads from 13. VanVleet can't get it to go.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Trent finds Anunoby. A three-pointer is right on target. Anunoby's got the lead up to 5 now for the Raptors. Screen by Allen. LeVert with it. Now guarded by Siakam. And it's Allen with the jam.
There's nothing like a big man with agility. Jared Allen operating well in the pick and roll right now.
Trent outside. On the wing, Barnes. No good on the 3. The Cavaliers trail by 3. LeVert the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Boy, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Caris LeVert is hitting wide open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
Barnes outside. And there's the pass to Anunoby. So for Garland, Anunoby, no good.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Mobley misses.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
Guys, I've got to say, one of the things I love the most about the Toronto Raptors, how special their fan base is. Really, when you think about it, Canada much more associated with the great sport of hockey, but they love professional basketball.
Trent against Mitchell. And Gary Trent Jr. gets the 3. And it's a 6-point Raptor lead.
It's not just the assertiveness of Gary Trent Jr., folks. It's about the accuracy. I don't care what kind of range he's shooting from.
And Mobley throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? VanVleet against Garland. VanVleet kicks to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
And Mobley throws it down.
And it slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Oh, you're right. This fan base here in Toronto is terrific and certainly gets excited to cheer on their Raptors. They love them.
They do, and their theme is, quote, "We the North." You can truly tell how much these fans love the Raptors. Remember the scene in Jurassic Park outside the stadium, that special area when the finals were going on in 2019. It was pure pandemonium.
LeVert against Trent. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
Garland dishes to Allen. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Allen's got his second bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Barnes can't get it to go.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's Allen, the second effort, and it's good on the way in. Allen's got 6.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
And a close game so far in the first 2 quarters.
23. The Cavaliers, 21.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And so it's Cleveland with it, trailing by 2. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Siakam in at the center position. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. And the basket is good. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
They get it back, kicks it out to Mitchell. And here's Garland for 3. It's hauled in by Trent. Trent's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Van Vliet wide open. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And now a 5-point Raptor lead.
Well, Pascal Siakam showing you I can do a little bit of everything. You need an offensive rebound, a second chance opportunity, willing to do what it takes.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Mobley with the block.
That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
LeVert with a wide open look. Nails the 16-footer.
The assist. Evan Mobley.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Van Vliet against Garland. Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. Mobley with the block. And he's able to get it back. Shot clock at 6. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cavaliers. It's a 1-point game. Mitchell passes to Allen. And stolen by Siakam. For 3, Van Vliet. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game. Mitchell dishes to Mobley. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mobley's got 12 points in the game.
Man, that is a big-time tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Now Siakam. Offline with the baseline jumper. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
You know what you love about Darius Garland's potential? It's as a scorer in this league, right? Because he's so aggressive. He plays assertively. And that, to me, is the key for young players.
They get the rebound. Mobley on the follow. Mobley's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. From 15 feet away, that one no good. And Cleveland will come the other way. Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. The Raptors rebound. Van Vliet passes to Trent. And here is Siakam. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. LeVert with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Pass to Trent. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Game plan from here forward should be very simple. With Gary Trent Jr. cooking, you make sure you find him.
Outside Garland. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Off target with his 3. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Allen. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Allen's got 8 here in the quarter.
This guy does such an incredible job getting up and down the floor. Jared Allen's athleticism makes him a force in transition.
Trent passes to Van Vliet. Now Siakam. And here's Trent outside. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pulls up on the wing. To the middle. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. LeVert's got the lead up to 4 now for the Cavs.
That 6'7" Karis LeVert knows how to use that size, especially inside. He knows how to handle himself in there.
Anunoby. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. The third quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers on top. As they...
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Toronto shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward. And Mitchell gets it to go.
Boy, high percentage shot there by Donovan Mitchell. Gets close enough to the rim, uses the touch he has. That's pretty.
Van Vliet against Garland. The kick out to Barnes. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second personal foul. First team foul.
There's Siakam. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his third.
Boy, Pascal Siakam can put a ton of pressure on the defense. This guy has a physicality that you love.
And the second free throw, good. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Now, here's Mitchell. There's the pick. The wide open look here for Garland. And they recover it. Mitchell kicks to LeVert. Cavaliers moving the ball around. The slam dunk by Garland.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but facial.
Oh, bounce to the outs, Greg, yeah, showing off the bunny. A 3 from Garland. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. They double team Van Vliet. Passes it to Trent. And stolen by Mobley. Pulls it from 20. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Van Vliet's got 4 rebounds in this game. LeVert against Anunoby. Down low. Here's Barnes. It's over Garland. Misses the baby hook. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Mobley with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
And here's Garland for 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Pascal Siakam. Improvement, yes. Big-time player, no doubt.
And here is Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Here's Trent. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Gary Trent Jr. has been fearless since the moment he stepped into the NBA. How about that big-time bucket?
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, I want you guys attacking like he did there.
Garland, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Siakam misses. Cavaliers trailing. LeVert finds Mobley. Mitchell outside. Trying to end the drought. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Van Vliet's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
Inside. Garland dishes to Allen. Back to Garland. Shoots over Van Vliet. Garland, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
What a baller this young man is. Anunoby, even though he's young, he looks like a veteran in the club. And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Anunoby's got the lead up to 9 now for the Raptors. Pass to Allen. Mobley outside. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good D by Anunoby. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Disappointing day for him. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Here's Anunoby. And so it's the Raptors winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans.
hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
So the Raptors starting five. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at the one spot. Now here's Smart. Tatum finds Williams. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Outside Barnes. Williams grabs the board.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
They grab their own miss. Horford outside. Here's Tatum. Barnes with the rebound. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. The kick to Tatum. Williams in the post. Working on Siakam. Puts up a three. No luck on that one. And Toronto will come the other way.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble in different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. Pulls it from the corner. That one a little long. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And Williams drops them both.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
Now here's Van Vliet. They set a pick beyond the arc. And again, no good by Toronto. For Boston, they've gone 0 for 6 from the floor. Shaky start. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. On the break. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Doesn't get any easier than this for Barnes. An absolute problem in transition.
And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claimed the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve.
Siakam, no good. Boston's gone 0 for 3 from downtown.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Smart passes to Horford. The reverse. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Van Vliet on the wing. Trent finds Van Vliet. The 3. Trent's shot is off. Brown against Trent. It's stolen by Trent. Van Vliet right side. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. To the inside. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Tatum.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. Rebounded by the Celtics. Anunoby with a double team. Back to Brown. Tatum's got room. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Toronto trailing. And they're running. Van Vliet with it. Guarded now by Smart. Siakam, no good. Here are the Celtics with the ball. Here's Tatum. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Van Vliet. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
One way to beat good defense, use that double clutch.
Williams a screen on Trent. Barnes with the rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Tatum from long range. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And there's the horn and the end of one.
Celtics, 16.
Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Some people might feel they got some hometown calls, but when your team is pushing the action, you often get the benefit of the doubt.
Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum with the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Toronto shooting just 21% from the floor. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Now here's Brown. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Horford for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes has got rebound number 8 now. Trent on the wing. Tatum with a steal. And finished off by Tatum.
Give Tatum credit. Getting ideal positioning inside and hammering it down with power.
Smart against Van Vliet. And stolen by Williams. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Smart. Down low. Williams misses. The Raptors have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. In transition, here they come. And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. The 3 from Barnes. The shot off that time. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Horford outside. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Raptors.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate. And what impresses you about Pascal Siakam is his tremendous length with an intimidating 7'3" wingspan.
Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. To the paint.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
The Celtics have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Smart.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And the layup falls. Smart has got his first points of the game. Man, that length of Siakam really comes in handy on both ends, Smitty.
B.A., he's tough to guard because he's able to get his shots up over most guys due to that length. And then on the defensive end, capable of guarding the post and the perimeter.
Now here's Smart. Here's Brown. Kicks it out to Smart. 3-pointer. Kept alive by Boston. Another shot. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
A superb mid-range shooter. All Brown needs is some separation, and he's ready to pull up.
Trent for 3. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Brown. It's hauled in by the Raptors. 56 seconds left in the first half of this one. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Tatum finds Brown. No good on the 3.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam!
You know, he's known as a lunch pail guy. Siakam showing the crowd a little extra that time.
Tatum against Anunoby. Here's Smart. There's Tatum with the 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Tatum's got 7 points for the quarter.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Here's Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Barnes. Trent, the pass to Barnes. Off target from 3-point range. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Celtics out in front. They're up. Allie, as always, thank you.
The Raptors, 12.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. And it's Siakam in at the center position. Sends it home from 3-point land. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack. And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Anunoby. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Smart finds Horford. Fires the 3. And Anunoby pulls it down.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Barnes passes to Anunoby. Back to Barnes. Lets it go from deep. No good on the shot. And Boston going the other way now. Left side Williams. Right side Brown. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Brown passes to Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Going into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
Trent outside. The 3-ball. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Pass to Horford. Brown with it, guarded by Trent. Brown can't hit.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
The kick out to Van Vliet. The 3 from Barnes. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. So Boston ends up going with a new group.
On the court.
Here's Brogdon. Pass to White. Back to Brogdon. Gallinari with it. Over Porter. Misses off the left iron. On the wing, Porter. For the lead. Williams grabs the board. Boston has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's White. Achua with the rebound. Toronto's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Porter in the post. He's covered by Gallinari. Kept alive. This for the tie. Ooh, it's stolen away. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Derek shows the ability to run the floor. His coaches will appreciate that effort.
Here's Flynn, guarded by Brogdon. Outside Porter. Toronto the rebound. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. White for 3. He drops it from range. And now a 7-point Celtic lead.
Demonstrating how efficient he is, Derek has a great feel for when to fire away.
It's stolen by Brogdon. And here's the fast break. Williams from long range. Outside for Gallinari. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Gallinari's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Flynn. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And the lob disrupted. Not to be.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Young inside, working on Williams, and it's in there. Young's got his first basket.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
And so it's the Boston Celtics burning this break in the action, up 10. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. We've got Grant Williams, Derek White out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's Cornette in at the 5 spot. That's the Boston 5. 3-pointer is up from Brogdon. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
It's stolen. Right side, Williams. Rebound by the Raptors. Achua's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Outside Brogdon. Pass to Cornette. Puts it up. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists in the game.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
From behind the arc. And the Raptors miss again. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Pass to Benton. Back to Porter. From outside, off the mark. And the Celtics shooting just 34% so far in this one. Right side, Williams. From the top of the key, Benton pulls it in. For Toronto, they've got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. And he's going for the lob. Achua with the dunk.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Here's Gallinari. No good off the back of the rim. Toronto has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Porter, the pass to Young. Achua inside. Clock at 6. White with the steal. Gallinari for 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Williams with it. Now guarded by Achua. Porter against Gallinari. Cornette with the bucket. And the Celtics lead by 12. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Celtics.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
They've also been showing a standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
And Young slams it in.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation. Outside, Williams takes the 3, and they get it back. Back to Brogdon from deep. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Porter. The 3 is up. That one doesn't drop. Boston on offense. Gallinari for 3. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Flynn. 3-pointer. Young missing again. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup, make sure you get a good shot. And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Celtics.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jason Tatum.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success. Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Now here's Brogdon. Just 5 to shoot. From deep 3-point range. No luck on that one. So we see the Celtics get the win here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed